In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on May 2nd, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Colorado Rockies versus Miami Marlins. The Colorado Rockies, sporting a dismal record of 7-22 overall, 12-15 against the run line, and 13-14 over-under, are set to face off against the Miami Marlins, who aren't faring much better at 7-24, 9-21 run line, and 16-14 over-under in the final game of a 3-game series on Thursday afternoon. Spearheading the Rockies' pitching efforts will be Peter Lambert, while the Marlins will be entrusting Edward Cabrera with the task. The Marlins clinched a 7-6 victory in the series opener on Tuesday, setting the stage for an intriguing matchup. With their current pitching lineup, the Colorado Rockies are staring down the barrel of a potential 100-loss season. They've stumbled in 7 of their last 10 games leading up to Wednesday night, failing to secure a single series win thus far in the season. While the Marlins haven't exactly been a beacon of consistency either, they do boast a comparatively stronger roster. Adding to the Rockies' woes is the historical struggle of their starter, Peter Lambert, against the Marlins. Over 13.1 innings pitched, Lambert has conceded a hefty 8 runs to Miami's offense. His struggles extend beyond this matchup, as he's consistently found himself grappling in the major leagues and is unlikely to go deep into the game, having predominantly served as a bullpen asset this season. On the opposing side, Marlins pitcher Edward Cabrera has displayed prowess against the Rockies, limiting them to a mere 3 runs across 12 innings in his career. These two teams currently languish at the bottom of the National League standings, with a considerable gap separating them from the 3rd worst team. Although Miami has clinched victories in the first 2 games of this series, their home record stands at a lackluster 4-15. While both offenses rank in the lower echelons of MLB in terms of runs scored, it's the Rockies' pitching that has been particularly abysmal this season, boasting a team-earned run average of 6 and a WHIP of 1.62, a fact that has manifested in their recent performances. Therefore, the Miami Marlins to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full-game side pick. In the series opener on Tuesday, these teams combined for a total of 13 runs, largely due to lackluster pitching performances from both sides. Neither offense inspires much fear of an explosive breakout on any given night. In fact, 29 games between these two teams have resulted in the under this season. The Rockies' offensive output, which was limited to just 6 runs over 2 games in Mexico City, is almost unheard of. Similarly, Miami struggled to breach the 4-run mark in 6 out of 7 games prior to Tuesday's win. Historically, the under has hit in 6 out of the last 10 meetings between these teams. Despite recent struggles, the Rockies' bats have shown signs of life, tallying 24 runs over their last 5 games. However, Edward Cabrera's lack of proven reliability was underscored by his surrender of 5 runs in his previous outing. On the other hand, the Marlins seem to be gaining momentum offensively, racking up 23 runs over their last 5 games, including 7 in Tuesday's victory. Conversely, the Rockies' pitching staff has been faltering, conceding 7 or more runs in 4 consecutive games, with the bullpen sporting a concerning 5.45 earned run average. The over has hit in the Marlins' last 4 games. In anticipation of a high-scoring affair, over the projected total is our full-game total pick. New York Yankees versus Baltimore Orioles. On Thursday afternoon, the New York Yankees and Baltimore Orioles will conclude their 4-game series at Camden Yards in Baltimore. Both teams currently hold the top spots in the American League East standings, indicating a potentially prolonged contention throughout the season. This upcoming match promises to be a thrilling encounter in the American League. Its significance might reverberate beyond just another regular season game. It could be earmarked as the pivotal series determining the divisional outcome come season's end. Carlos Rodon has displayed impressive form early in the season, boasting an earned run average of 2.48 across 6 starts and demonstrating a commendable K9 rate. His pitching prowess could prove advantageous against a Baltimore Orioles team that may heavily rely on its bullpen during Thursday afternoon's encounter. Notably, both teams have shown prowess in daytime games this season, with the Yankees boasting a 9-5 record. and the Orioles at 11-5. Rodon, particularly, has been in exceptional form in his recent outings, conceding just 1 earned run over 13 innings. Across these games, he has allowed a mere 3 hits and 3 walks while striking out 12 batters. Moreover, the Yankees possess a distinct advantage in their bullpen depth, enabling manager Aaron Boone to deploy relief pitchers effectively if Rodon delivers another quality start. Although the Yankees bats faced a setback in the initial 2 games of the series, there's optimism for a resurgence against the Orioles bullpen on Thursday afternoon. Consequently, the New York Yankees money line is our full game side pick. Anticipation brews for a potentially high-scoring affair in this concluding game of the series. The first 2 games witnessed relatively modest run tallies, with a combined total of 8 runs. However, the Yankees have demonstrated offensive prowess, scoring 37 runs in the 3 games preceding the series. Their recent display of power, including 10 home runs over the weekend and 2 additional solo shots in the series' second game, hints at a likelihood of further offensive output on Thursday afternoon. Given the Orioles' solid performance against left-handed pitchers this season, batting at an impressive .272 overall, they could pose a challenge to Rodon and the Yankees. Consequently, it's foreseeable that both teams might contribute to pushing this game past the projected total score. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago Cubs versus New York Mets. In the bustling metropolis of New York City, a thrilling duel on the baseball diamond concludes as 2 formidable National League teams, the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets, wrap up a compelling series early in the week. The Cubs, venturing away from home, make their way to finalize a 4-game showdown with the Mets on Thursday afternoon. The series commenced with a riveting split, each team securing a victory in the first 2 matchups. Monday night saw the Cubs triumph in the series opener with a narrow 3-1 victory, courtesy of a dramatic 9th-inning home run by Christopher Morel. Responding with determination, the New York Mets claimed victory in the second game on Tuesday night, capitalizing on defensive errors by the Cubs to clinch a 4-2 win, with all their runs being unearned. As the series draws to a close, the question looms, which team will depart the city with the exhilaration of triumph? The intensity of competition between these formidable adversaries has defined this series, with each encounter characterized by close margins and the tantalizing prospect of victory for either side. Such was the scenario in the Wednesday night showdown, culminating in a tense finale where the tying run was thwarted at home plate, extinguishing hopes in the bottom of the 9th inning. The concluding match promises a continuation of this spirited contest, set to unfold in a fiercely competitive manner. Mets starting pitcher Adrian Houser exhibits proficiency in keeping the ball grounded and within the confines of the ballpark, a strategic advantage considering the prevalence of home runs as the primary scoring mechanism in this series. Neither team's starting pitchers are expected to endure beyond the 5th inning, thus thrusting the bullpen into prominence. This scenario favors the Mets, boasting one of the most formidable bullpen units in baseball, especially with the added advantage of securing the last at bat on home turf. Meanwhile, the Cubs' offensive prowess has waned of late, grappling with challenges in generating hits and crossing the plate. So the New York Mets money line is our full game side pick. Anticipation runs high for a marked increase in scoring in this forthcoming matchup, diverging from the tightly contested 1-0 affair witnessed on Wednesday night. The Chicago Cubs, ranking among the top 10 in runs scored thus far in the season, exhibit formidable offensive capabilities, poised to exploit the vulnerabilities of Adrian Houser, who has struggled in recent outings. Conversely, Ben Brown, though displaying commendable performances as a starter this season, faced setbacks in his most recent appearance on the mound. While there exists a steadfast reluctance to endorse Adrian Houser, reservations linger regarding Ben Brown's reliability. Consequently, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.